Now we don't have that many people here. Hi. Hi, everybody. Back again. For some reason, when I had a show this morning, I said it was 4 o'clock my time, and then I said, oh my God, it's not. It's 2 o'clock. Anyway, welcome to Sheila Clifford, and thank you so much for being back with us today.
My pleasure.
Yeah, everybody loves to come back and ask you questions about their animals, and so I'm really excited that we'll be doing it. Yeah, yeah.
I had a good experience this week massaging a cat, and I'm going back to work on this cat again. And he really wanted more massage than he wanted to talk. So yeah, he's chatting a little bit, but it warms my heart and it makes me feel good when I can, make a human client feel good that they're doing something. And surprisingly, this is the very first time ever I had a vet tell their client to get the animal massage. So that's a huge leap in the veterinary world.
The trust. Right.
Yeah. For them to turn around and say, oh, hey,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
so
That's wonderful, Sheila.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So she found me on PetWorks, and we were able to do some work, and I'm going back again, and I think we can take care of her kitty.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah. So do we have anybody right now?
We have some folks here already in the chat. Terry, I'm wondering, Terry Suzuki, if you would like Sheila to talk to me. Is it Mia? I think it's Mia, MYA. Would you like her to do that? She's dealing with a sort of a real difficult situation. All right. I got you, Anja. Hi, Create Love. Terry, just let me know. I don't want to assume anything. It's up to you, hon. All right. So while I'm waiting, I've got Anja Ashdown. A black male cat adopted me in November 2023. His name is Buddy. Any info about his kidneys, bladder, or anything else, or any message? Does he need prescription food?
And she adopted me in November. Okay.
Right. Or the cat adopted her.
I'm assuming Buddy is living inside the house with her.
Yep. Go ahead and put that in there, Anja.
Because he's just keeps warming up to me like, ooh, oh, it's just so nice here. I was freezing my tuchus off. He just he's just really he's liking the warmth. So let me connect with him and see what he has to say. I'm assuming you're asking this because he's got some problems, maybe, or you think he does with the kidney bladder.
Okay. If she answers, I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. So
exactly, she says. Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna connect with him and let's see what he says. He said, I am connected, and I asked him, is there anything that he wants me to know? And he says, yes, I love my new mommy so much. He says, yes, I pushed myself on her because things were getting desperate for me. And nobody really wanted me. Nobody was really paying attention to me. And he is showing me, he's not sure if it's kidneys or his GI tract, that something is really irritating him. He says it feels like glass when he goes to the bathroom. And sometimes it's hot, burny like. And he says sometimes he tries to come to mom and lay out on her because he thinks if he stretches out and she rubs his belly, in this downward stroke, it's going to make it stop hurting. So he is, it's either or, but in biology, anatomy wise, they're right beside each other. So you're gonna need to have the vet check out both. The urine is really easy to do, but I would be curious if she, we use the word palpate, and owners can pet, but go slowly on his belly. And you're just going to kind of, like, if this is his belly, you're just going to push in a little and then come back and do little bitty strokes. And he thinks that's going to help him decide which it is, and it'll help you. Yes, there is something going on. He feels, he doesn't know what a fever is. He's heard people talk about a fever, but he doesn't know what it is. But he says, if it means you don't feel good, then I must have a fever.
Oh,
he really appreciates that you took him in, and if he wants you, he wants to know if you want to know his likes. He feels like he's imposing a little, so he doesn't want to just blurt right out to me and tell me what he likes, what he doesn't like, because he really wants mom to fix him, but he understands that he just doesn't want to impose. And I'm pretty sure and safe to say I can tell Buddy that you're not going to think he's imposing. And that, yes, but he says, I do need to go to the vet. But if mommy will do some light petting on my tummy, he thinks you're going to feel a lump. I'm going to scan him for you real quick just to see if I see anything. And I do, but they're internal. They're not right on his belly. I'm seeing them in the intestines. And it could still very well be both the kidneys and the GI tract. When one isn't working, the other one doesn't like to work that well either. But he's very grateful. This is one grateful cat. He just can't express how grateful he is that you didn't get upset at him pushing himself onto you.
Sure. Well, she says that he yowls when he goes potty, and so that tells you something right there.
Yeah.
But,
well, whether it's number one or number two.
Yeah.
And that will have a lot to do with it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
All right. Well, Anja, I thank you for your question, and I sure hope that Buddy is okay. But thank you.
I think he will be. I'm not getting anything from him that it's terrible. I'm getting he does not feel the best.
Right.
And he is trying to actually hold some of that back because he still is he doesn't want to push himself on you in that way. He pushed himself on you. You love him. You took him in. But now he's here to say, hey, you took me in, and now I have a problem, and I need some more help.
Need some help. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Anja.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm going to move. Terry was here. I'm going to make sure that I go back. We're doing these in random order, but I want to explain about this. Terry went to Japan. She has a 14-year-old Chihuahua. When she was in Japan, her daughter and her husband when her husband was home before he went, he took care of her, and then her daughter did. But she stopped eating, and I believe she's blind. I think so. Anyway, Terry's back, and she doesn't know what more to do for Mia.
So is Mia she's still not eating?
I don't think she is. And Terry, just let me know. she says, would you ask me if there's any more I can do? So let's see. Yeah, okay. I see that you're still here, but I'm wondering, is Mia not eating still? That's the question.
Yeah.
Oh, still. Well, maybe you did answer
How
it.
long have you been back from Japan?
I think she's been back like 2 weeks, maybe.
Okay.
Yep.
First thing I'm getting is Mia is saying she admits she got herself into this frenzy and now she can't get out of it. She says she thinks she needs medicine to get her appetite turned back on again. She is extremely, she's very terrified you're going to leave again.
I had
She's
that feeling
very
too.
terrified of this.
Mhm.
And she, bless her heart, she just is just showing me she's like this little shivery ball of fur.
Mhm.
But you actually may need to talk to the vet about some anti-anxiety medicine to go along with an appetite stimulant.
Uh-huh.
Because Mia says, tell mom I'm just going in circles. I wake up and I instantly, oh, is mom here? And then she looks and she finds out you're here, but then you go out to do an errand and then she starts thinking you're gone again and you're never
Oh,
coming back. And so
yeah.
she escalated your leaving to a traumatic event. And even though you and I know it's not traumatic, Mia, her body, and she's convinced herself that you leaving like this was traumatic.
Sure.
And she
Well, she
can't
just
control
recently
it.
lost another dog that was like a companion to her. She had to that dog
Oh,
died. So that was before Terry went to
okay.
yeah.
So
So
she lost her
yeah.
companion, the
Yeah.
one that would kind of
Yeah.
talk her down. So
No.
um,
Okay. That
uh,
makes sense.
she needs to, she really needs to take the dog to the vet,
Yeah.
and hopefully the vet will understand animal communication. And when Mia is saying, Mom, I need help, in
Uh-huh.
one side of her brain, she knows you're here, you're not going away, but she wakes up panicked and terrified when you're not around when she wakes up. If she can't find you right away, she is like, ah, and
Uh-huh.
she doesn't feel like she's being um, held enough and reconfirmed enough. She's giving the feedback is she has the idea she thinks she'll get better if she is like put in a puppy pack and is stuck to you, just
Oh,
100% stuck on you, no matter you sleeping, eating,
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Because she can't get it out of her head that you left her, and even though you came back. So two things.
Uh-huh.
Mia's ideas of fixing herself is a puppy pack, put it on, mom, we don't separate. Or two, let's go to the vet, talk about anti-anxiety and an appetite stimulant, because every time she wants to eat, she says, because I'm feeling it now. She feels really sick to her stomach, like this
Oh.
big nerve knot has come in, and she just doesn't want to eat, even
Mhm.
though she
Oops.
likes the food and she says
Yeah.
it smells good, but
Mhm. Yep.
she needs a little help.
That's good. Um, I think that Terry's had some nights that have been difficult as well. So that sounds like really good advice.
Yeah,
And Terry is very, I mean, Terry is also a medium and an intuit. But it's hard for us. It's
it
hard for
is.
us
Get
to
too
read for
close
ourselves.
to
Yeah.
our own. I do the
Yeah.
same thing. I have three
Uh-huh.
dogs and a
Yeah.
cat, and sometimes they'll talk to me as plain as day, but if I'm, upset about it, then it's like I need somebody else to
Right.
listen to them for me,
Right.
which
Yep.
I
I get it.
understand.
I totally get it. Yep.
Okay.
Anyway, that's great. And I hope that She starts to eat for you, Terry. I know
Yeah,
she's just the
too.
sweetest little thing. She's so tiny, and Terry. Actually, it's so cold here, and she has hardly any fur. She made like long johns for her to wear. So it's really
Oh,
cute. It's
fun.
really cute. Yeah, it's really cute.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
All
love
right.
it.
So this is Seascape, and Seascape says that her dog is a rescue. Her name is Sid. It's a girl, and there she is in the picture, if you can even see it.
Oh
Does
my
she
gosh.
show up? She says she's not very affectionate. Does she show affection in ways that she's not aware of? So that's a great question.
Um, how long has she had Seascape?
How long she had Sid? Okay. Yeah, let
Yeah.
us know. Seascape,
Sid.
let
The
us
dog
know.
is
Yeah.
Sid. Okay.
The dog is Sid. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. How long has she had Sid?
All right. Go ahead and put it up there. 6 years. 6 years.
Okay. Oh. Sid says he's been showing affection all along. He just doesn't understand why you don't pay any attention to him.
The
And
girl.
so I'm
The
asking
girl
him
dog.
to show
Yeah.
me his method of showing you affection. And the first one is he says, I'm not fond of being held all the time. I'm not.
Okay.
And
Like a cat.
he thinks it's, he says part of it is that I need to talk to him more, but not here because it's because of something else. That's why he doesn't like to be held a lot. He wants it on his terms. And when you pick him up and you hold him and he like pushes, if he pushes away from you, immediately put him down. Just pat him on the head, tell him you love him, and just immediately put him down, because then you're showing respect to his wishes, and he wants to work through that. He said maybe mom will be willing to talk to me some more. He's very private. He's extremely private. He is a little off put, not terribly upset, but doesn't know how to handle mom talking about him here. He knows she was going to do that. And he's very private. He keeps saying to me, well, can't we just go to the closet? Can't we just go to the closet? He wants to talk to me, but he doesn't want to talk here.
Publicly.
The only thing he is saying is he kind of like comes up and sits beside her, and that is a way of his affection.
Yeah, Sid is a girl, but she was a breeder's dog, and I've got 2 of them, so I get it totally. Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
it
that's
looks like
what it
she's asking, was he a breeder dog? Or it says,
No,
was she
no.
a breeder dog?
Oh, was she a breeder dog? Okay. It is a female, though. Sid
Oh,
is a female.
Sid
Yeah.
is a,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's
I
number one.
didn't want to
She hates
interrupt you.
her name.
Yeah, was
Absolutely.
she a breeder dog? Maybe she was.
She hates her name.
Oh, she
She
does?
absolutely hates her name. She is she's like, I want a do-over. I just want a do-over. I'm not a boy, I'm a girl, and I don't like the name. I don't like colors. I don't like anything that has been happening to me. She says, I want pinks and soft pinks, and she wants a soft dolly that she can nuzzle with. She wants a really soft bed. She wants soft music. I mean, the girly girl in here is coming out, because I explained to her that it was okay to go ahead and talk to me here, and that she is supported and loved here. I'd be
Yeah,
curious
she
to
has all
know
that. She does
is
have all that, she said. Yeah.
what is Sid's full name? Because she doesn't like it. If you're calling her Sid, she doesn't like it.
Okay.
There's also a smell. I'm not sure if you're washing her blanket or her bedding in Sydney Bean. Okay. She says, well, tell mom I'm not a bean.
What a sassy one.
She is. She all of a sudden has come up with this courage. She's like, I don't need the closet now. But she says, tell mom I'm not a bean. I'm a flower. I
Oh,
am a flower. I'm a delicate flower. And um,
yes.
she,
She's a diva. That's what Seascape said.
she, well, you said she's rescue, but you didn't. I need you to confirm. Do you know she was a breeder dog?
No, I think she was asking. I think I read it wrong. I think
Okay.
she said, was she a breeder dog?
Yes.
Yes.
She
Okay.
feels very, very used,
Uh-huh.
and she's very upset. None of these babies got to stay. None. She never got a proper goodbye. She's very upset now. She says, what about Annabelle? She says, I want a feminine name. And I ask her, well, what do you want? And she likes Annabelle. She also likes Bella. I'm going to ask her to slow down because she's just popping out at me right now, and I can't get it to you fast enough, Seascape. So let me get her to calm down just a little. And I'm going to ask her to give me a letter of the alphabet that she likes. And if she likes it, then you can go forward and find a name that she likes and you'll like too. But she wants a feminine name. And
well, she said she originally called her Annie Laurie. Does she like that name?
No, nothing with now I understand why she wants a do-over. She was bred a lot and no choice. She was not given any choices whatsoever. So the more choices you give her, the more she's going to calm down and reach out to you with her affection. And because where she was, top dog got it. You're the fastest dog. You got the treat. You got to sit on their lap. But you had to compete for it. And she I see you wrote that she thinks she's the boss of you. That's because she's was
top dog now. Yeah, she's the top dog.
And now it's she wants a whole do-over. She wants you could even do this to reconfirm that you're committed to her do-over, and that is go out, get her new bedding, a new blanket, whatever that, and allow her to sniff around if there's a color. She thinks she likes a green, like not quite pastel green, but not neon green, but closer to the neon green. She likes that, but she never got to not a choice. So if you get some things that are new that she likes, reintroduce her to the house with her new name. And I will just tell her that bygones are bygones and mom is willing to start over and mom will be patient with her. Mom's not going to demand anything of her. And if Seascape, if you are open to that, I will tell her that now. So you can go forward with a new day, a new dog, because she is very burdened down. She keeps showing me, she feels like she's got this big, heavy chain and she's just being made to drag it around. And that's all old emotion. That's trauma. That's, you have babies and then they're gone.
Right.
And she got bred when she wasn't in the mood. And that has a big, big effect on animals. Breeders don't like to hear that from me, but because I listen to them, and I acknowledge their feelings. So first, I hope you're not breeding her anymore. So I'm gonna tell Sid that mom's not gonna breed you. You do not have to do anything you don't want to do. And if Seascape wants to, like in the community thing, or send me an email with some names she's come up with, I'll be happy to run them by her again and see what she's drawn to. But she just really
she's spayed now. Yeah, she's spayed since she got
good.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's
So she said she'd give it a try. So yes, Seascape, you can reach Sheila on the information that's down below, and you can reach
and
out
if
to
you
her.
want, send me your list and I'll connect up. And if you put your phone number, it's a lot easier if I just call you, because I connect with them when I'm on the phone with you, and we can just go through it and get nailed down what is going to make her happy and make you happy. Because Sid is like, I know mom wants the best for me, but I feel like she's going at it all the wrong way. And she's really glad you got on here, because she's like, finally, I've got somebody who can tell my mom what I really want. And my mom wants to listen. So she is sassy, and she is looking forward to a 100% do-over.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I adore it. When Seascape comes on and I see Sid in the picture, sorry, Sid, whatever your new name is, I love that picture. It's just so adorable.
Oh, she's so cute.
She is.
She's cute. Yep.
She's adorable. All right. Thank you.
That answered her questions, and that she'll reach out and we can try to get her moved off of this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I'm going to just change it up a little bit, because Gigi's got some cockatiels. She said they're getting bald all over. And so why is that happening? She's wondering. I know she lives in New York City. She lives in the city.
So. 2 cockatiels? Do you have names for them?
2, Gigi? I think it's 2. Yeah.
Do you have names for them?
Yeah, give us the names for your little cockatiels, if you wouldn't mind, Gigi.
First thing I'm getting, Gigi, is major, major stress. I just don't know their names, so I can't differentiate yet. So if you give me the names, then I
my goodness. She's got 14 of them.
Oh.
So that would be really too hard.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
I didn't know that, so yeah.
Now I know why. Gigi, are you a breeder of cockatiels, or are you a rescue? I ask, everybody to their own thing, but why do you have 14 of them? These 2 in particular, once I get their names, I can refer to them. They're way overstressed. And I'm trying to figure out, somebody is picking on one or both of them. And so I'll wait for her to give me the names, because I'm getting 2 different messages and I want to refer to the right bird.
She says they're just born in her house. She's not breeding them for sale, I guess. So they are just born there in the house. It's hard for her to type, so she can't type 14 names. I'm sorry. She
No, I
can't
don't want the name. I just only want the 2 names of the 2 that are
the two
having
that
a
are
problem.
having a problem.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
all I
sure if
want.
they're all having a problem. That's my point. Let me look. Why all my cockatiels are getting bald all over, she said.
Oh,
All of them. I
all
thought you really had to. I
I
apologize.
thought so too.
Yeah. Yeah.
The number one thing is stress.
Okay.
It is very stressful in your home. Um, uh, they are, if they're not picking their own feathers out, they're picking other feathers out. And you, it's too much. It's just way, way too much. They can't breathe. They don't feel they can be themselves because one is picking on the other one, and this one doesn't like it when you make noise, and well, I'm going to make noise even if you don't like it. And then they get into fights. And they also cockatiels, that's a stress signal, whether they're ill or feel like they're in danger. It's a big, big stress. And
Okay.
I would suggest maybe talking to your vet. And I'd also need to ask you if there is room in your home to spread them out. They're too close together. I keep getting this feeling. It's like, well, move over, move over. I need some room. No, I need some room. So they're telling me they're too close together. They're very, very stressed and irritated, and to the point that they don't want to go on. They This is not a happy life for them right now, and you need to make some changes in your environment for them. And that may mean maybe giving some of them away, or go to a rescue, or offer them to like an elementary school where each bird or each pair gets the individual attention they need to flourish and to be loved, and they will be heard. Cockatiels have to be heard to survive. There's something in them that they have to be heard, and they internalize it if they aren't. So I know you don't want to give them up, but you also want to do what's best for them.
She did
So
try to
I
arrest
would
them.
say talk to your vet, and if you can, if you have a big enough house, move them away from each other. And if you're doing pairs, move them, or single cages for each, so they'll stop breeding. It's too much, and that's the real reason they're losing all of their feathers, and they're going to continue to lose them till you address their biggest complaint. Okay.
Yeah. There's no judgment here at all, Gigi.
No,
from
no,
anybody.
not at all.
No, but I'm just, everybody is saying it's kind of too many anyway, but maybe, and Book said she had a friend who had to give away some birds because that was happening with it because there were too many. But,
so, you got to keep the males away from the females. 3 big cages, just, I'm
Still
sorry,
not enough.
that's just, they need their own space, every one of them. And that's a lot to expect from you. Unless you have a big barn.
That is, unless you live in a mansion.
Yeah. And check with some schools. A lot of elementary schools, they'll do guinea pigs and goldfish and bunny rabbits. And birds is a very unique animal that can go in any age group, 1st through 6th, and even into 8th grade, to teach different responsibilities and love and communication. I'm sure there'd be some community centers. Maybe it's in nursing homes that would be willing to take one on. But they're starving for their own need for attention, and they're fighting for survival in your flock. And it's really a flock now.
Yeah, it is a flock.
So, yeah.
Bless you, Gigi. I know that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, that's going to be hard. But if you have any questions, my information's here. I'll be happy to talk to you some more, or, just listen to you.
Sure. Thanks, dear.
Okay.
Create Love, could you tell me what your cat's name is? She says she just got a Maine Coon 3 weeks ago, and he has an anger issue. How can I help him feel loved? So if you can tell us what his name is. Yeah. Yeah. How old is he? And what's his name? Yeah. All right.
And I apologize if you hear noise. 2 out of my 3 snuck back in here. So my son is here. Okay. So they're on the Murphy bed wrestling. That's as long as they're quiet, they can stay.
Yep. You've got all Shih Tzus as well, right?
Yeah, I have 3.
Yeah, and I have 3. So, yep, we do. 2 of mine are rescues, and one of mine was a pup when I got her. She's the spoiled one, though. All right, so I'm hoping that she's here. If not, I'm going to go on, and we'll come back.
Come back to her, but we need her age of the cat and the name.
All right. So we'll move on with Randy. Randy is asking any message from my cat Bruce that passed in March 2023.
Okay. He's like, "Hey, Dad, how you doing?"
It is a girl. No, Randy's a girl. Yeah.
Randy's a girl, but does Randy have a
girl?
man?
Randy's a girl, but Bruce is a cat.
Yeah. Does Randy have a man in her life?
Oh, okay.
Because that's who Bruce is wanting to talk to. There was a man in your life. It looks like it's an older gentleman. I don't know if he was a grandfather or your own dad. But the first thing he said is, "Hey, Dad, how you doing?"
Oh. All right.
He really likes it where he's at. He is very happy and says he can lie down in the sun and all day long, has wonderful naps, wonderful naps, and he's, as he calls himself, pleasantly plump now. And I'm asking him, why is he calling himself pleasantly plump? And Bruce says, well, Mom didn't always want to give me everything I wanted when I wanted it. She would always tell me, you're just going to be chubby, and we can't have a chubby cat. So he feels like he is fully nourished now, and he's very, very happy. I'd be curious about the man.
I don't see that she's here, so I'm going to make sure people are here. Yeah, I don't think she's here right now.
Okay.
Right. So, okay, we'll go ahead and move on. Karen Trout, are you here? And David, are you here? And I do know Book is here. Why don't we go ahead with Book? Tiny Maine Coon Cat Zelda Moon. She doesn't want to be cuddled, and I don't want to force her, but I'm hungry. She's better than she was. She will get close and pull away. I know she's very empathic.
I would be curious to know what makes you think she's empathic. I'm not getting empathic. I'm getting pushy. Zelda is like, I will tell you what I want, when I want it, and how I want it. And you just need to deal. And you just need to wait your turn. I'll love on you when I feel like it. And she feels that you're even though you're not pushing yourself on her, she still feels it, that you're pushing it because you really want to love her. And I'm asking her, what is it she really wants, and how does she want her affection to go with you? She comes to me with a change of demeanor when I hurt or cry. Okay. Okay. Well, Zelda is very opinionated. She she's curious if you are hurt or crying. She's curious. She wants to know, like, hey, what's going on? But it's more like, who do I know? Who do I need to beat up? You know, who made you cry? Do I need to go bite somebody? More protective. And when I ask her, well, how can Bookwitched, how can Mama, I'm assuming it's a female Bookwitched, how can she show affection to you and it fulfill her need to love you? And she says, well, if she'll just take a chill pill and she'll just give me a little bit, I'll come to her. It's like, she feels so much of your desire to, oh, I just want to love you and hug on you and everything. It's like, I can't breathe. I'm stuffed. I'm suffocating. Take a chill pill, Mom. Just give me some time. Just lie down, and when I'm comfortable, I'm going to come over. She keeps showing me, she walks on your sofa. I saw the legs.
Okay.
She
does. Book has sometimes has some pain that she can't have the cat on her legs. So that's
okay. But if the pain's bad, she moves up, right?
She moves.
So, okay. She's showing me that whether you like it or not, you need her to lie on your legs. And when I asked her, why does Mommy need you to lie on her legs? She said it's for the heat. She emits heat, and she says her heat is going to help you. So that in turn, on humans' terms, we can get a hot pad and put the hot pad on your legs, because that's why she's trying to do that. She does get a little pissy with you when you push her off. She is like, what the hell, Mom? I come over, I'm trying to do my thing, and all you do is push me away. I can't make you happy. At first, it's like you want cherry pie one day, you want banana cream pie the next. Well, can you just make up your mind what you want? So Zelda has a big opinion of herself, and she has a big opinion of you. And she
aren't coon cats really big themselves?
Big.
That would be a heavy cat.
I used to have one, and they
get real big.
Act like dogs. They act like dogs. They want to be around you. They want to lie on you. She's gotten pissy because you pushed her away. So now
she doesn't understand the pain.
She is like, you pushed me away, I'm pushing you away. It's like she's tit for tat with you. And so you got to like stop something somewhere and say, okay, I'll put a hot pad on my legs. So you put the hot pad on your legs so you get the heat and verbally tell Zelda, Mommy's got heat on her legs now. I don't need you to lie there, but I would really love it if you were to lie on my belly. Give her a nice direction. She doesn't have to do it, but if you'll come over here and lie on my belly, I will still feel the heat you're wanting to give me, because in her mind, heat is what's going to help you. and
Sure.
nothing else. And so
Nothing else.
she's got a lot of heat to give. So she's like, just lie down and take it. She's just tell mom, lie down and take
Lie
it.
down and
I'll
take it.
take care of this. But
Wow.
otherwise, she feels very loved by you. But she feels you guys got off on the wrong foot. And I'm trying to see. You haven't said how long have you had her? Because Zelda thinks you guys got off on the wrong foot, and she's been fighting for placement with you ever since you got off because of it. So she wants to stop, slow down. Let's backtrack a little bit. And
she's like a guard dog.
Yeah.
She says, but when the pain is bad, she'll come and lay and talk to me. She's funny like that.
Yes.
Okay. She was 10 weeks. Since she was 10 weeks old 2 years ago, she got that's so it's a 2-year-old cat.
2-year-old.
She's had her from the beginning. Yeah.
All right. Okay. That totally, now I get, she is at that, she's discovering herself. She's discovering she has an opinion. And now she has been able to communicate some of that opinion. It's going to become more and more evident that she has an opinion. And if you're patient and just sit and say, okay, I'm here. What is it that you want mommy to know? And I will do my best to listen. She needs that. She feels like it was just rush and hugs, and she never got to go, hey, wait a minute, back off a second. Let me see my surroundings. Who have I got to deal with? Who's going to like me? Who's not going to like me? Zelda feels very rushed. She's feeling very rushed now. I'm noticing I'm talking faster because she feels like if she doesn't get it in there, you're not going to listen. And so I'm going to tell her, like, no, Zelda, mama, listen, we got to slow down and breathe. And mom will get a hot pad, and for her to go to her stomach and lie there instead. So you can deal with your pain, which I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. The other question I have is, do you have another cat? Zelda or did a cat pass? Because she keeps showing me a cat peeking around the corner of a wall.
Might be a cat ghost.
That's what I
Yeah.
If she had a cat that passed, Zelda sees this cat.
Okay.
And whether this cat passed or it's she's really there, I see the cat that Zelda is looking at, and Zelda is like, she's not sure if she's got to lay claim to mom or share and listen, see what this cat wants. If Book Witch could let us know, then I know I can answer Zelda's question, because Zelda isn't.
No, there isn't any cat or dog that has passed. So
Nope. But does she have another one as well, though? If
nope,
not been
I
any
don't think so. But she said she loves these ideas, so it might be seeing a cat that lived in the place that she's living or something.
I think so. There is, because there's definitely a cat, and it's a I think they call them tortoise cats, where they're like multicolored. And this was a kitten. This cat that keeps showing up is upsetting Zelda a little bit, and she is like saying, "That's my mom. You just back off now. That's my mom." 1 minute, and then this kitten comes up, and it's like, will you share? I promise I won't be bad. Will you share? And Zelda is like, what is this? You make me feel like I've got a protector, and now you want to be nice. So I'm going to just tell Zelda that it is a spirit cat. and Zelda can just relax. Mom's not going to take that one over her. And if there is another animal around, Zelda is very extreme. She has this extreme jealous line. What is mine, and I'm not sharing. I'm not going to, and you can't make me. And this keeps coming up, and that's why I wondered, like, is there another cat? Because I'm seeing it. So if there isn't, but if she says something, we can go that route. But I suspect, so there's no other cats. Okay, so it's a ghost cat. So I'm going to just continue and tell Zelda the way things are. And Mom, if you will just take a step back and actually stop thinking about trying to cuddle with her, because you are right. She picks up on things. And she feels this sense of urgency from you. And we've got to slow that down, because she, it's not healthy for her, because she's living in this stress, the stress moment. And she doesn't know that she can calm down and enjoy being with Mom and not fight for her attention.
Okay. Thank you. She wants to remind you to drink something.
Me?
You. Yep. There you go. Have something to drink.
I'm curious as to why is she
well, everybody that's here has that sort of ability, I think. Yeah. And so if they see it, sometimes they'll write in the chat, sip, sip. And it's a reminder for us to take a drink, take a little drink of water or whatever. So yeah, there you go. Right.
Now you know what your cat's doing to me.
That's funny.
So yeah, if you'll just bring it down a notch, then
I have to go back, because there was some Randy.
We were waiting for.
Randy said that. There was no mail. There's no mail. No, there's no mail.
Was Bruce a rescue then?
Okay.
Because there was a man in his life.
All right. I'm wondering, is your dog a male? Because she does have a dog. Randy has a dog. So, but I don't know if it's a male or a female. So, all right. That's all right.
Did we hear back from Create Love?
Yeah. Create Love. I'm trying to find her comment that she made. Yeah, she is back, she says.
She is back. Okay, so we had a couple of questions.
About her Maine Coon cat with the anger issue. Yeah.
How old is the cat?
Yep.
That's what I needed to know.
Yeah. How old is the cat, and what's the cat's name?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. So if you could put that up there,
yes,
so she could finish your reading, that would be great. All right. Okay.
So Randy, that I'm wondering, somewhere along the line, Bruce came across a man.
Oh.
Okay. Create Love, 10 months and Milo. Okay. And Milo. So ask Randy, was Bruce a rescue?
Okay. Randy, if you're still here, go ahead and put in the chat if Bruce was a rescue.
And then I'll go from Create Love. I'll go back to Create Love.
Sorry for all of that.
No, that's why I got notes. Okay. Create Love. Milo feels he was taken away from his family, and he was not ready to go. And he had just started developing or recognizing that he had feelings and what to do with them. And he got stuck on anger because mom wasn't there to show him how to work that out, that you don't bite people when you're mad. You leave the room. You only bite in self-defense. It came from an
Came from
intense
a
home.
very intense home. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna talk to give me a minute. I'm gonna talk to Milo, and I think he just needs to be diffused. But I want to hear what he has to say. So just bear with me a minute. Okay. It's going to create love. It's going to take you a little bit to get Milo off the ledge. Milo is very, very wound up, and to the point that it's making my heart hurt, because he feels he was mistreated, and he feels he had no say, and he just felt like he was treated like an object. Just, oh, here, you take him. I don't want him. And let's get rid of him. Get rid of all of them. He wants to know what's happened to his siblings. He is angry because he was separated at the wrong time, and wants to get back at whoever did this because it hurt him. It has really, really hurt him. So I'm letting Milo take it out on me, and he can yell at me all he wants to express these feelings, because we as humans, we have the same thing. We get to take a punching bag. We get to punch a bag or something. Milo needs 100% one-on-one. No other cats around, no dogs around, unless the dog, particularly a dog, is very good at bonding. If you were how some people do rescue, or they foster, and they've got this great golden retriever that takes care of the babies till they're ready to go. They love and nurture them. Unless you've got an animal in your home like that, because that's what Milo needs, because he doesn't want to listen to you, and he's not liking it that he's listening to me, but he doesn't like it because he wants the message from someone of his own kind, a four-legged. And so I've explained to him that I'm not four-legged and mom's not four-legged, but the love is still there. And he really needs like a big vacation. He needs everything to come back to calm. Soft music. When you leave, play soft orchestra music. He hates loud, banging, high vibration stuff. It just sends him up, sends him off. It's going to take about a month. I asked him, well, how long do you think you need mom to give you this special attention? And he said, about 30 moons. So,
Goodness sakes.
The reason why is because he has this amazing capacity. He will have it to love you, create love. to love you, but it's all mixed up. It's all mixed up. Original owner came to see him.
He hid under the bed. He wakes up yelling at 2 a.m. I get up and love him for an hour, and he wants to attack me, but never
Okay.
puts his nails out. Yeah.
Don't love him. Just sit on the sofa if you can. Get him to be by the sofa with you. Play some music. Even put a snack, those liquid snacks for cats. Just something he likes. Don't offer it to him. Just put your hand out, lie it out on the sofa or on the bed. Show him you are not like these other humans. And I am asking, as a responsible animal communicator, for you not to let the previous owner see him anymore, because that will take away everything you've built.
You've worked for.
Okay. Everything. And once Milo gets over the bridge and can trust you and feel safe and secure that you just want to love him, you're going to give him as much space as he needs. You give him the water. By the way, he wants cool water. Oh wow. But he see what you said, that he wants to attack you, but he never puts his nails out. Yeah, right. He has a little bit of him has recognized you're nice, and it's like, don't screw up what could be a good thing. And that's what he's telling himself. So he's not attacking you, but there's something that happened in his previous owner, and he just needs to stay away. Milo desperately wants what you want, create love, but you as a human, we as humans, we can go straight to it. Say our apologies to whoever, hugs, take them out for a coffee. We're good. Doesn't happen with animals.
Doesn't happen for the animal.
Not like that. It takes days and days and days, and you just go and sit with him. If he gets to you, say in a very soft voice, very soft. He says, don't baby talk me though. He's like, I'm not a baby. Don't baby talk me. But he wants, if you said, Milo, mommy loves you, and I understand you're hurting. I'm here for you if you need it. And here's a little snack. Maybe you're hungry. And that's it. And you're going to end up repeating that. And then when he stops waking you up, then you'll know you've gotten a little farther along. But the anger issue is not coming from you. It is from his previous owner, how he was treated, and what was expected of him. You don't expect anything from him. And he needs to know that. I know it, and create love. I think you know it. But right now, Milo thinks you're going to ask something of him, and he has nothing to give you right now. Nothing. His tank is empty. So he needs a lot of warm fuzzies.
All right. So please know that you can always reach out to Sheila as well. She has her information. Yeah, emails and so on.
Yeah, it's
and
there.
Ask her.
A good resource.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm going to I don't know how much longer you feel you can do this. We are at an hour already. So.
Well, that's up to you. How many more names? How many more do we have?
Oh my God. I mean, we have like 25 people, and that's too many. We can't do all those. But I do want to say that when we talked last month, you said you would be trying to come back once a month.
Yeah, I'd be willing.
I want everybody to know that. Yeah. And it does take you some time to tap in and be able to say what you want to say. And so I think people understand that have been waiting.
And they, honestly, my rates are not expensive. I am very under the market price. And I am that way because this is my second love. My first love is my human massage. That's my primary income. This is secondary, and I do it for the love of it.
Right.
It's not my primary. So if they don't want to wait till a month, email me and they can get it that way just as easy.
Okay. How about if we do like another 3? Is that okay?
I'm going to put my guys out real quick.
Yes, go right ahead. Go take a break. Take a short break.
Come on.
All right. So everybody, it's very, very hard to cull out all of you. I know you all want to know, and you all want to. Yeah, I know it because I would be the same way. So I just, I need to just say that. And
I'm back.
All right. So, by the way, Sheila is on the East Coast. She's in New Hampshire, which is where I'm from originally. And I met with Sheila when I was there. I met her. And, she's been on the show a few times. And so I just put all of her information, including her website, in the show notes. Okay. Excellent. All right. Well, so Leah says, may I ask how my old kitty Maudie is feeling? Apparently there's something going on with Maudie.
Very tired. Maudie, he's like stretching and he's like, oh, can't we just sleep some more? He feels like he needs to sleep more than normal. You're not including anything if he's been sick, thyroid, mouth, and hip pain. Okay. So I'm gonna assume it, but tell me no. If not, is he on he's on medication for the thyroid, mouth, and hip pain, or just for the thyroid, just for the hip pain?
Yeah, put it up there if you would, Leah.
Yeah, because
yes, she says.
He's on for all 3?
Is it all 3?
Has he been given a diagnosis of cancer?
Gabapentin and a thyroid medication. And that was the question about the medication. Gabapentin is for pain, because I take it myself. But thyroid meds, okay. And she wants to know now if he's been given a cancer diagnosis. Because she's not a doctor. So,
the mouth.
Yeah. For the mouth?
The vet said, there's bone cancer here. Something is really, really...
Okay, she said no. He's had x-rays, but we didn't see any masses.
Okay. I'm assuming Leah is out. Where is Leah at? State-wise, she's out near you?
No, I don't. Leah, are you in Illinois? Is that where you are? I know it takes a little while because there's a delay.
Yep.
So
the reason I ask is because I'm getting 2 things. One, Maudie wants me to massage him. He says I'm going to find it. Whatever's bothering him. He's like, I know you're going to find it, and then you can tell Mom. And God bless them. I love them, and they have great faith in us. But the Midwest is the last place I want to be right now.
I get it. No, she is in Illinois.
Out there. He's very tired, and he keeps coming up that it's his mouth that really there's something there. He says it's he thinks it's under a tooth, that he's not sure if he ate something and he broke off part of the tooth and it got under a gum or something. But he keeps showing me, tell mom she's got to get my mouth looked at.
Yeah.
And his hip, he feels muscular, as well as chiropractic. That I see that she said he's inside, which is great. But I think he needs some other things. Emotionally, he's tired. He's tired of taking meds. He is tired of hurting, most of all.
Oh,
And some chiropractic would help with the hip.
might help.
It possibly could help with the mouth, because I asked about the cancer because that's the first thing he showed me, was like, it's here, it just really hurts. But then when I asked him, can I scan you and let me see, it's almost like there's an infection in the gum and there's something there that is causing it. He needs a dental cleaning to find whatever it is. It's that kind of an irritant. So it's not like cancer bone pain, but there's something there that he just wants to, if we were to take those, and floss our teeth and you try to get in and get something out, it won't come out. That's what he's showing me. That's what it feels like. Hip, he feels pain, but he said once in a while get in the right place and it not hurt. And that's what's making me say, okay, maybe he needs to go to a chiropractor. If he can get into a position that calms it down. So we may be dealing with a pinched nerve where he needs massage or some animal chiropractic. And that is state by state. You've got to look and see. You have the thyroid under control. He's not thinking twice about his thyroid now. Not at all. But he feels exhausted. The pain is just exhausting. And we've all been through pain and we know what it can do to us. He does want, as I'm asking him, like, what other things, is there something else mom can do? And he said he wants cool water, not cold. Cold makes his mouth hurt. Cool is, he says it's like refreshing and it makes him want to drink. And he does like canned food because of what's going on. He doesn't really want dry food right now.
Chew anything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, much lovelier. Thank you, dear. Thank you. So Karen's still here. She has two pets, Ava and Frankie, and she wonders if they communicate with any pets that have already crossed over. That's a great question. I wonder if they do that too, And Karen, I know you put up what they are, but if you wouldn't mind again, are Ava and Frankie a dog and a cat? Are they two cats? And put that up there. It's been a while since I asked you.
First off, I want to know their breeds, but
Ava's a cat. Okay. I guess maybe Frankie's a dog. Frankie's a Chihuahua Bulldog mix.
Okay. No, they don't seek them out, but the animals that have crossed over that they knew, that if they were in your household or if they were friends with your neighbors' animals, when they come back to do the human visit, like if Frankie was very close to you, Karen, and he wants to check in on you. No, Frankie and Ava are still alive, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
they're
got
best
that mixed
friends.
up.
Yeah.
It's whatever animal that Karen has had that's passed, that's a dog.
Okay.
Well, Frankie will listen to what they say, but he doesn't like, oh, I see you over there. You know, what are you hiding behind that bush? Come on out here and talk
Uh-huh.
to me. They'll,
Uh-huh.
no, he,
Yep.
they actually get more telepathic communication and instruction on, like if you have your dog die, your dog passes and you get a puppy
Mhm.
and you want this dog to do the tricks or training or whatever, the dogs do come back and guide them. And if
Mhm.
they guide them well enough, it a lot of the time humans think that they reincarnated and that's my dog again.
Mhm.
The animals have told me no, they don't come back as another animal, but they will come and they'll stay and instruct. And their way of instructing is sharing emotions, and
Mhm.
they will, let's say Frankie discovered that, you know, it really made you laugh if he licks your neck because the other dog showed him this emotion of you being happy. And so they learn by the emotion response that we humans give,
Mhm.
um, not just sitting there and going, okay, now you lick him here and you lick him here and we'll get it. Um, so yes, they do see them. He said Ava sees something. They are alive. Diamond is
Both
gone.
yeah. Diamond is the one that must be gone that she thinks that they see. Yeah.
So you think
Yeah.
Ava sees Diamond, and Ava
Mhm.
is a cat,
The
and
cat.
Diamond is a cat. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, but the one thing I as much as I study and I talk to them when they will talk to me, dogs are much more open to instruction than cats are.
Huh?
Cats are born divas. They I have my rules. I know what I'm supposed to do. Thank you very much. Put my hat on, my coat, and I'm out the door. I don't need you. And they take this attitude a little bit. So uh, they don't like to be told, well, you need to do this because this makes her happy. They don't like that.
Mhm.
But dogs do. But they will communicate with them. They just, they'll talk, but they don't want to be taught as
Uh-huh.
much as dogs. Dogs like it a little better.
Okay. Thank you. We got
Mhm.
one more, and again, I'm apologizing to those of you because there was a huge amount of you, and I really appreciate you all being here and asking questions, and I'm sorry we can't get to everybody, but I
Yeah.
will tell you that you've learned a lot about how animals communicate and what from other people's readings. And so I will definitely let you know when we have another Sunday show
Yeah.
and you can come back, or if you would like to schedule a reading with
You want
Sheila
your own one-on-one, then
one on
just,
one.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
shoot me an
might be.
email or text. My cell phone and email are there, and we can get you set up.
Yeah. Okay, so David has been waiting for a while. So any message for my cat Happy? She passed last May, or my dog Jasper? She passed in 2019. Yep, I wonder if that's Happy there in that picture. And you wanted Mary Thornberry. I know Mary Thornberry's in there, and she was asking about her dog Happy. She named her dog Happy because that dog is just crazy happy all the time, spreading love and joy. So
I
I think it's
wonderful.
interesting that people name their dogs and cats Happy and that they are happy. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cat and dog is Jasper.
Uh-huh.
Any messages
It is her.
for
Okay.
them
That is
or
that
from
is
them?
uh that is Happy in the picture. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Happy wants to know, when are you coming home?
Poor baby.
And it's funny. Jasper's right there, and he just kind of went silly. We can't ask them that. Happy misses you.
Oh.
And that's why Happy is asking, she's asking, like, when are you coming? From my study and listening with animals and where they are in their heavenly place, they wait there till we get there. And when we get there, they are then freed from that space, and they go with you and they on the rest of your spiritual travel. And I can attest to that even more. I communicate with my mother, who's passed 2 years now, and I've asked her, Mom, do you have all your dogs with you? And she has said, oh, absolutely, 100%. All of my dogs from my entire life, she has. And they get to come and go as they please, but they know she's home and they stay with her. Jasper he's just happy. He got it when he passed on. He immediately got the download. He knows what he has to wait for, and he knows that he can't rush it. Happy wants to rush it a little bit because she misses you, and she just doesn't understand. Well, why not? I did. Why can't Dad? Let's go. Where Jasper has been tempering Happy some. Jasper says he wants to know, David, if it's okay if he lets Happy come back and show you a sign or try to get close to you to satisfy her need to be with you. And the reason he is asking is because he has this inner feeling that you don't quite, or you can't quite accept the idea that something spiritual could manifest itself and, there be an indent on the bed and it be the animal. So they don't want to freak you out. And that's why Jasper said for me to word it delicately, but to ask you if you would mind.
He asks Happy to visit every night.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So I something is keeping Happy from doing it, though. Do you have other cats now or other dogs? Because there's something that's keeping Happy from it. I keep seeing your bedroom, and then there's like a gap in the floor and then there's the hallway. And she gets to the hallway, but she can't come to bed.
He said there's no other animals.
It's like a gulf. There's no other animals now. How long ago how long has it been since you have no animals now? Because my suspicion is Happy tried it when you had animals and that wasn't successful, so she has not come back.
Unless he had an animal visit, because I know that I take care of my grand dogs, so it could be that if you ever take care of anyone else's animals. But Happy died in May of 2023, so May 12th when Happy passed, and I'm guessing that no other animals were alive after that in that house. Is that right, David?
Okay. So how soon did you ask for Happy to come back? Because that will change things too. They are required a transition. And I won't do a communication on an animal for the first 24 hours because I don't get a true reading, or they're distracted. They need their time. They need their time.
Just like people.
Almost immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why Happy has not come. Now I get it, why there was a gulf. There literally, I see your bed. I see this big black gulf space that,
Yeah.
and Happy couldn't cross it. So
Okay.
I'll work with Happy now to let her know that it's okay to go see Dad, and just to sit on the bed. If you do it when you're relaxed, close your eyes and just do some deep breathing. And Happy says, deep breathe, Dad, and start picturing me. And once you start picturing me, wait for the bed. Just wait. Don't do anything. Just lie still and wait for what's going to happen. Happy says, I may only get to come once or maybe twice, but Happy's going to come again.
Okay.
And Jasper is just fine. He is like,
Jasper's probably saying, "Oh, good, then it will." Yeah, I won't have to listen to Happy anymore. Asking where Dad.
Yeah. So I don't know how big Jasper was. I'm getting that he was a big dog. That you'll get this big, indent in your bed.
Oh, that's so cute. Honestly,
absolutely.
Yeah. Wow, what a day! Thank you so much again. Beautiful reading.
Had good weather too, and we didn't have anything bad, so we could do this. And I just truly enjoy. I give God the glory for it because He's the one who gave me the gift. To help people understand that there is something else, and our pets are not here for just here. That once we get given them, and we are given them, we think we pick them out, but they are put across our path, and that's for a reason. They leave when their job is done.
So Anja, she's trying to book a reading appointment. She said she created an account, but she wants to know where is the fee scheduled, or where does she go on the website in order to do
did
that?
she book through my website or through Petworks?
Oh, I don't know.
You can, the price is the same through either. I just don't get paid as much when you go through Petworks. They take a percentage to cover their marketing for it.
Sure.
You can just text me. The reason you can't book the actual appointment is because I leave my calendar open for the humans, and I do all animal.
You go around that.
Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said she's at the website. She clicked on Animal Communication. Maybe just send her an email, Anja.
Yeah, just send me an email, Anja, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. And that's for everybody if you're interested.
Yes, absolutely.
But we will try to be back next month.
$50 for a 30-minute session and $90 for a 60-minute session. And I will tell you now, I always go over, but I don't charge for it because the animals have so much they want to say or get said. And a lot of people want to video it, or, if I come to their home, I just love helping people.
We can tell. We can tell. They love you too. The animals love you. They're like, oh, thank God I got a voice.
Yes, I get that all the time.
I bet you do. I bet you do. And that's why we can't get to everybody. But thank you all for being here. But we will try to be back probably mid-month, next month.
Yeah.
And let you all know. So thank you so much. Thank you, Sheila.
You are
Goodbye,
welcome.
everybody.